When you hear stolen election, you think conspiracies. But the biggest election heist in America happens in broad daylight with a map and a pen. It's a practice called gerrymandering, and with today's technology, it's become a devastatingly precise political weapon. Imagine a state that's 60% for the blue party and 40% for the red party. If you divide it into 5 districts to elect 5 representatives, you'd expect the blue party to win 3 seats and the red party to win 2. That would be fair. But in most US states, the politicians in power are the ones who are drawing the lines. Their goal isn't to be fair. Their goal is to win. So how can the minority red party turn 40% of the votes into the majority of seats? Well, they use a simple 2-step playbook. 2 main strategies are packing and cracking. First, they pack the opposition's voters into as few districts as possible. In our example, they would cram blue voters into 2 districts, which the blue party wins in a landslide. But that's the trick. By concentrating the blue vote, they made it inefficient. The remaining blue voters are now scattered everywhere, and this is where they crack them. The rest of the blue voters are spread thinly across the other 3 districts, where they will never form a majority. The Republican Party can now easily win those 3 districts. The final score, well, blue party with 60% of the vote, they get only 2 seats, and the red party with 40% gets 3 seats, and they take control. They didn't hack anything. They just chose their voters. Gerrymandering robs voters of a meaningful choice and supercharges political division. First, it creates safe districts that are overwhelmingly Republican or Democrat. The general election becomes a formality, so politicians only have to appeal to their most extreme voters in their party's primary. Second, this leads to gridlock. In a safe seat, a politician's biggest fear isn't losing it to another party. It's being challenged by somebody more extreme from their own side. This kills any chance for compromise. And to be clear, both parties do this. It's a bipartisan problem about holding on to power. So are we stuck with this? Well, not necessarily. The most popular solution is creating independent redistricting commissions. The idea is simple. Stop letting politicians draw their own districts. Instead, give that power to a nonpartisan group of citizens who are told to create fair districts. States like Michigan and Colorado have already put these commissions in place, leading to maps that are far more representative. The politicians that benefit from this are counting on you not knowing how it works. So the first step is understanding the heist. Use online tools to look up your own congressional district. See if it's considered competitive or safe. If you discover that you're in a cracked or packed district, it's time to get involved. So yeah, gerrymandering might be legal, but it only works if we let it happen. The more people who understand how this works, the more pressure there will finally be ended. Thanks for sticking around, guys. More coming.